First and foremost, I'd like to start off by praising God and also giving a shout out to our sponsors. We would first like to thank the Ramirez family for being our biggest sponsor and helping us continue to give us the information, motivation, education that we need in our community. Next, we would like to thank SoCal Tattoo out of Tarzana, California. SoCal Tattoos, where all your tattoo needs will be met. Go out there and check them out and let them know AC sent you. And last but definitely not least, Rockstar Plumbing Company out of Chatsworth, California. You can reach them at 818-814-3044 for all your plumbing needs. And now, without further ado, let the show begin. Mike, all right, everybody, you guys know what it is. The one and the only, the American Cholo podcast, broadcasting live and direct to you from North Hollywood, California. My name is Gil, and I am the American Cholo. I got my boy Chris on the boards over there, but he don't got a mic, dude, so sorry, Chris. Can't say much.
No, I'm in there.
Oh, he's in there. Today, it's my pleasure to introduce people in the cast, people that are part of Horchata with Oat Milk, which was a fantastic film. I believe it just dropped. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday. 420. Easter.
So before we start, let me introduce our guests. First, we got Mr. Luis over there, who is stuck on the phone on Instagram. He don't want to get close to the mic. Say what's up, Bo.
What's going on?
His mic's dead, Chris. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. See, that's why. Hold on. Let Chris. See, Chris didn't do the mic check, brother. Mic check. Go ahead.
Check.
There you
Mic
go,
check.
boy. So talk to us.
How's it going? So most of y'all might know me as Eso Islo's finest, but we out here onto bigger things with the movies, and I'm going by the government name. Keep it.
Right, homie. Nothing wrong with that.
So I'm Theo 2 from Horchata with Oat Milk. I got my primo out here, Theo 1.
That's the number one Theo right there,
Yeah, that's the number
right,
one. He got a little more
one.
crazy than me, so he number one.
And then we have Angee Smallz to the left of me. How we doing, Angee?
I'm doing great. Thank
But
you.
you're doing great, but not too great because Chris don't got your mic off again. See, Chris was only worried about his mic, bro. He ain't worried about nobody else's mic. All right, go ahead, Angie.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I can hear myself
Yeah,
now.
much better.
I'm doing great, and I'm happy to be here. I've been a fan of the show for a while, so love what you're doing, and I love your set. So
That's right.
thank you for the cast of Horchata, inviting me. But I was at the premiere. It was super fun.
What do you think about the movie?
Man, we're calling it the Latino Friday.
It is. It really
It's
is.
better.
I mean,
I think it's better.
It's made by us,
no, to me, it was from start to finish. It was nothing but laughs, bro. It really was. It wasn't there wasn't one, and I forgot who was speaking. I think over there it wasn't one cringe moment in it. Because that's what you're looking for. I don't care who you are. If you made the film and you're looking at it, or if you acted in the film and you're looking at it, you're like, and then. No, that cringe moment never came, bro. It was like, this shit was funny, bro. This shit was on point. This is us all day long. Now, how did you all kind of come into the film? Because this film, I mean, for somebody like me who just when I saw it, I thought, oh, these guys just did it last week or went like this. But
No, they've been working on it for years.
It took like
it
5
felt like
years.
the detox.
right?
It did. It felt like the detox. I think we got word about it since like 2020, right after COVID.
Really?
Yeah, and we started filming 2021, and we were all excited. I mean, Concrete wasn't who he is today. Duno, the whole everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, build up on their careers, and it was for the better that it dropped now, to be honest, because everybody's in a better position than they were 5 years ago.
Hey, but the real question, fool, how do I get a mustache like yours, man?
Oh, shit. Shout out my primo, man. Shout out my primo Euro, man. That fool got me right today, man. Got me right with the curls, bro.
The curls for the girls and the waves for the babes.
Looking like fucking Los Temerarios back in the 80s and shit,
I don't know. It looks like you and Chris called each other and said, hey, we're going to wear the same designer, huh, Chris?
Hey, he has good taste, bro. He got good taste.
Great minds think alike.
That's right.
That's
Now,
right.
How did you come to hear about the film, Angee? And what was your take on the whole thing?
Oh, I'm really good friends with Jeff Reyes, who was one of the writers. I'm also good friends with Chicano Hollywood. Shout out to Johnny Murillo. Also, great friends with LV and his beautiful girlfriend, Ekrama. She's super talented animator, but they just invited me because I've supported a lot of their projects from the past, like LV. They're always producing movies, and I knew it was going to be quality. I got to go to the premiere, the worldwide premiere, with everyone that was here. It was a super Latino event.
Dope.
It was nothing but players in the building. It was an exclusive event and so much talent in the room. So
Absolutely. And at the Portal, man, I used to go there as a kid, bro.
Wow.
I used to go there like when I was I was like 7, 8 years old. I used to watch those Mario Armada movies, the guy with the gun that never ends. So I was like, dude, it was dope to see it over there. And yeah, to see the amount of talent that came out of that place that day. And yeah, you can see everybody's elevation, like major, like especially the main guys like Concrete and Duno. I actually liked that they. Who was the lead role coming out of the Pinta? Was that
Jerry
Garcia.
Garcia.
Shout out Jerry.
Shout out to Jerry, man. I actually liked that they went with that character with Jerry, because I really thought that it helped the film out by not making too cholote. Because what happens with us, if he would have been too cholote, he wouldn't have been cholote enough. Oh, that vato should have played him. He would have tried to play more of a penitentiary type role, where he came out and they just kind of just diffused all that. And it made him like an outsider coming into the new world of gentrification. Now you're originally from East Los?
Yeah, East Los.
Now
Oh, shit.
you've seen you just got hit in the head with that.
I think I got a hat. It's the Theo vibes kicking in right now. We're getting a little crazy.
So you've seen it. I mean, this film, it had a message, bro, and it was about us, how we try to sit there and we're gonna protect the hood, but in reality, they're little by little it's getting gentrified, and you've seen that in Soleil. What's your thought on all that?
Oh, the gentrification is crazy, because it's just seeing these apartments just pop out, and only Section 8. I mean, it has some opportunities for the hood to get up in there, but if you don't have Section 8, if you want to rent like some of those apartments, they're luxury. You're paying like close to $4 a month.
Jeez, bro, it's crazy, huh?
Yeah, so I mean, they're just putting a front for the little Section 8, because they just got to do it for a little bit. After that, they don't got to offer it.
Yeah,
so
if you get kicked out of the apartment, that apartment is not going to be a Section 8 apartment.
Yeah,
not necessarily. Sometimes the homeowners, not the homeowners, the developers or builders will take it because it's guaranteed money. But in reality, yeah, they're going to eventually start kicking.
Yeah, well, they're building like 2-story, 3 units on a lot, like super luxury, and they're like by the dozens already. And I mean, they're giving, like I said, some opportunities to people to get Section 8 there, but it's only for now. But after that, I mean, who's gonna be able to afford them?
¿Y tú, Mostacha, what you think, tío? About the
Man, as long as people are getting help, that's always a blessing, because living out here is not that cheap to live out here in California nowadays. Everything's just going up, inflation, everything's going up in prices. So whoever's lucky enough to get that housing, they're being blessed. They should take care of that opportunity, because it doesn't really come all that time. It don't really
right.
come like that.
What are your thoughts on the gentrification, Angee?
I didn't grow up in California. I grew up in the military. From California.
You grew up where?
Overseas.
All over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't grow up in East LA. I used to live in East LA for a few years. I loved it.
So you started the gentrification. Right? That's the one.
I live in Chinatown right now, and I love it.
How long have you been living out here in California?
20 years.
Oh, so not you live out here. You've definitely seen the change out here.
Yeah, I used to live in Long Beach though for like 18 years. I just
Yo,
moved
shout out Long Beach.
I
That's
just
my
moved
city
to
right
LA.
there. Shout out Long Beach.
So I've been in Long Beach by the beach forever.
Shout out to Mega Man at 1999 Super Chat. This is our time.
Shout out Long Beach Carlos too.
Long Beach in the building. That's right, Long Beach Carlos. We saw him on Friday, man.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope. Yeah, I wanted to stay away from you guys that day just because I don't want to kill any conversation, bro. So just to let you know, if you guys walked away, say, "Damn, Gil's an asshole, man. He didn't really want to talk to us." It wasn't that. I was like,
We was too lit. This was out here taking 15
I'm over
edibles.
here
This fool couldn't
beating
even
records,
talk.
bro. That's how we do it.
Is that what you're doing over there?
Yeah,
I don't
beating
know. Those
records.
are not the records you want to beat, though.
Yeah, I know.
15 gummies?
15. Nah, it was 15, but I had took 6 when I got when I woke up and shit.
Hey, story on that night, he was like, I don't know if I could get off the car and my legs are going to
I
work.
felt like I was drunk, bro. I felt like literally like I had that drunk like
When you were done.
Yeah, like andas bien pedo, but this was like a weed high and shit.
Shout out to Butters, man. It was dope over there, homeboy.
Yeah, shout out Hadar
cool.
too, man.
Yeah,
with the
shout out
edibles.
They're doing it. Yeah, to me, the gentrification was one message that was definitely talked about in the film. But a lot of times that gentrification, it's a double-edged sword, man, because either we want our community to look better, cleaner, be more prosperous for the youth living there, but at the same time, we're the ones that kind of open the doors for gentrification by, you know, doing the gang stuff, doing the dope dealing, bringing down the property value in our neighborhoods. And then after we start getting kicked out and start going to jail and start losing fathers in the home, then all of a sudden it's somebody else's fault. It's like, nah, I mean, you know, I think we got to take a little bit of responsibility for it as well. But it's a little bit of both. The next one that they talked about, which was another message, which was like prison in our community, especially like in the you know the subculture of gangs in Los Angeles and all California, even up north. Prison is something it's almost made like you would have to go there in order to be down for the hood. You would have to go there in order to say, "Oh, you made it." In our community for so many decades, it's been, "Oh, that fool went to college. Who cares? Oh, the homie just got the joint. Oh man, this fool's he's a hood superstar. He's a parole superstar. This was on parole." And this film, it tackled that, bro, and it tackled it in a very funny way. When and shout out to Duno, man. He really shot that scene where he just sat there and got going like, "Man, you fools thinking that ain't nothing glamorous about going to prison. You want to be like." He did the whole thing.
Yeah, that's such a great
Shout out to the
message.
writers on
Shout
that.
out the writers.
And that's why I said the characters they had were right on point. Because if it was somebody else, a lot of times we'll start talking crap, bro. Like, "Oh, this fool can't be saying that. This guy," but it was like the perfect opportunity. Now, was any of that stuff ad libbed, or were these guys just kind of doing the whole scenes? You guys know any of that?
Like, did they re-record that?
No. Did
They
they?
improv.
Did they improvise?
Oh yeah, a majority, even our stuff.
We
Everything from us was.
They just gave you guys the polvo and said what?
pretty much it was just come from a dome, and that's how we did like our lines and stuff. It was like, what would you do if you seen two fools right here making out? And I was, what the fuck, you know? And that just came natural, you know. When I said, "¿Qué putas es eso, mira, güey?" And this fool was like, "No mames, what the fuck," you know? It just came natural, you know. It was. It's something that, you know, like, you just got to put yourself in that situation and just, you know, that's what acting is about, you know, and just, I mean.
But yeah, majority of the cast, like, I mean, we just got, you know, ran with an idea and kind of like, you know, but, I mean, you could see it was smooth.
No, dude. Like I said, it was dope. Now, the question is, where can we find this film? Let's say right now we got audience out here watching, all right? There's a lot of people say, "Well, I've never seen it. What are you guys talking about?" Where can we find this film?
You could actually type it in on your phone, put horchata with oatmilk.com, and it'll come out right there on your phone. You could type it in
As
right now.
easy as
yeah.
that.
As
Easy.
easy
You could
as
send
that.
a message to somebody and put horchata with oatmilk.com, and it'll come out with like the screen and everything right there. You could purchase it, yeah.
Let me see if I believe this.
And it's
guy.
for the culture, you know.
For the
We
culture, man.
we
that's
always say, "Oh, we don't have a movie of us," you know, with the raza
There you
and
go, you see?
Oh yeah, rant,
Easy.
watch.
Yeah.
So then after that, but you have to sit there and go from here to your like TV and mirror, right? That's the way.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
I think yeah. Yeah, it's right here, bro. I mean,
gotta support the culture. The
Yeah,
raza.
shout out Horchata with Oat Milk for giving us an opportunity to even start our acting
Shout out
careers,
John
you know?
Doe.
Shout out John Doe. Shout out The Watch.
Shout
Yeah,
out LV.
it's a 1999 movie, 100% worth it, man. And not just so much that it's worth it. If you want more films with Latino cast, and you want our stories being told about our culture without having somebody else who doesn't know about our culture,
Yep.
buy the movie, man.
Support.
Rent the movie. Support the movie.
And that's the beautiful thing about the movie is every person that played a part on it was Latino.
Yeah,
Every
Latino.
single that you could think of that made that movie was Latino.
That was a dope part about it.
Never
bro.
been done before.
It was, it was like the FUBU for us, by us, homeboy. But it was raza, carnal.
Yeah.
Now, what the hell's oat milk, bro? Can anybody tell me what?
Avena, no?
It's just
It's
milk,
avena,
yeah.
yeah.
Avena.
It's like the fancy
Oat
milk.
milk. Yeah, it's
But-
avena. It's
I mean,
avena
we
milk.
eat it
It's like
already in
creamer.
Avena.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I've still oat milk is just. But can you buy like?
It's like almond milk.
It's almond milk. Yeah.
Nah, but I don't like almond milk.
No,
Oat
no,
milk.
it's just
almond
fake,
We're
bro.
we're used to it with Avena. I'm telling you.
Is that what it is?
You'll like it. You gotta get it extra creamy.
So if they should have called it horchata with avena. But
I guess so. And then you would have got it. You would have got it for sure.
the movie is 1999. Go ahead and see if you could pull it up so these guys can see what it looks like, Chris. It's horchata.
You guys could watch the full trailer on my channel, Latin Affiliated. They let my channel actually publish the official trailer.
Nice.
So if you go to Latin Affiliated.
They let me too. They just hit me with a copyright.
I didn't get a copyright. It's streaming on mine.
No,
Well, I come out in the trailer, so make sure you check me out.
Yeah, shout out to Primo.
Do you want to show the trailer?
Yeah, let's show the trailer. Yeah, let's do this.
Show the
Showing
trailer.
it.
Go to Latin affiliated. Oh, you got it?
Chris is gonna play it right now.
I got it. Just give me a second.
All right. Yeah, we're trying to promote this thing, dude.
And the Theos are in the trailer.
There you go. These guys are really the stars of the movie. I just don't want to tell nobody, bro. Pac-Man has oatmeal is alternative milk, like almond milk.
Nah, it's not like almond milk. Believe me, it's not.
There you go. We're gonna have the big almond milk debate right here, Carnal.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that's good movie, dude. Does anybody know how much it costs to make?
Oof.
It's a
Anyway.
good question.
Quarter.
I would easily, I would think, bro. Easily.
Yeah.
But from the top, as soon as I started seeing us, oh, dude, you can already see the film. It's great production. It ain't no bootleg stuff, bro.
Yeah.
All right,
It almost felt
let's
like the
do this, Chris.
detox.
All right, here is the trailer, people.
Los Angeles, wake up. Good morning. It's Power 106. I'm your girl, Letty. And yes, it's going to be hot again today.
Either tell me where to go or get out.
Can you relax with my brother? You got a joke. You ready to die, homie? Ready?
It is you. Holy shit, bro. Carnalito.
Oh, come on, big bro.
Mama.
2 cinnamon buns, yes.
You got a lot of catching up to do, homie. While you on the inside, all these hipsters have bought up the property, and they're taking over the neighborhood.
I know what time my mom's house.
Look, bro, if we don't get a deposit by the end of this month.
And wanted to remind him we were going to have visitors come by next Tuesday to view the property.
Is that a blast from the past?
This is our neighborhood, and nobody's gonna be pushing us out.
And you barely got here, so that's all fucked up. He's gonna kill us, bro.
We ride together.
We die together.
That's me right there.
So are you down
Right there.
or not?
Yeah. Are you down or not?
Oh, man, that's right.
Yeah, that was so
How's
funny.
it feel seeing yourself up there, bro? How's that feel?
Man, it's an accomplishment, man. To be honest, coming up Latino, I guess we don't really think about it like in our household. Everybody's working normally construction jobs, and I did all of that, man, from construction security to like all kinds of like work, you know, and to do something that I love to do and just like find it a craft, you know, that I could just enjoy doing and getting paid. Well, that's even better, you know. And yeah, man, the career is gonna blow up, you know. Primero Dios.
That's right, homie. Now, who actually wrote this thing? Was it?
It was Johnny Murillo, Jeff Reyes, and if you look in the IMDb, it has all of that. But I definitely know it was Johnny. You know
Jerry
Johnny,
played
right?
That was dope, bro. Like
Yeah.
I when I saw it, I said, "Damn, yeah." I was
I
thinking
believe Jerry played a role in the writing too. It was like 4 to 5 writers, something like that.
And when did it actually? When did it start as an idea? Like you guys know roughly.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys had different meetings and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've been knowing the executive producer since I was a kid, Trip Out, and we got a witness from A to Z on the movie. You know, even when we weren't in our scenes, we gotta hang out, you know, do everything. But yeah, I just remember him telling, you know, with Alv being in the building, seeing him more around, and I was just like, you know, why is he, you know, like who is he?
Who's
you know?
this vato?
Yeah, and then out of nowhere they're like, hey, we're gonna film a movie. What you think? And I was just like, oh, like. Hell yeah. Like, I didn't even think much of it, you know? Like, I was like, you know, they're both, you know, Latinos, no big budget, nothing. So I was just, like, not skeptical, but I was just excited to see, like, how big can they do it? And they did it big. Yeah, and I tell John, I was like, man, that night at the premiere, that was, like, the Great Gatsby of today, man. Like,
That's right.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You tried to buy me a beer, bro. I wouldn't take it.
Ha, ha, ha.
This one was feeling good that night, bro.
Yeah, that was chilling.
And have any of your family members seen it yet, or not yet?
I showed it to my grandma, bro, before she left to Guadalajara. She was like, yeah, you know, she was all happy. She's 90, 90 years old, you know, so she's pretty up there for
That's right.
for her to
Shout out
see
to
me,
Abuela,
like,
boy.
you know, I was like, and we actually come out in another movie too, but we'll talk about that a little later.
Which one was that?
It's called Clica with Rancho Humilde.
You guys came out in that one as well?
Yeah. In Treccos again.
When is that one coming out?
That comes out August 15th.
And that's coming out in the movie theater.
Yeah, that
right?
one's Sony Pictures Columbus. That's like, you know.
See, but this is dope, bro, because you guys got like yours coming out, which is the Horchata with Oat Milk. That's a whole different thing on comedy. That one is on a more gangster thing. I think there's another one somebody I just saw made something about Die
Like a Man.
Die Like a Man.
That premiered on April 20th.
That's another one that's came out. So it's like, yeah, you can see the renaissance of the Chicano movement really moving forward, and everybody's kind of supporting it, and everybody's kind of moving on up. So I'm really hoping that people go out and purchase this movie, dude. Just rent that movie. Man, I gotta send un pinche toque, way, and get a big bong like that one.
They already wasted on their
It's definitely worth
vicios. Que no se hagan. They already waste that in their vicios times 10, you know?
Who don't got 20 bucks nowadays, bro? 20 bucks ain't even like a quarter.
Put the phone number up there with the phone,
anymore.
Chris. No, but yeah, it's $20, bro. It's $20 to watch a great film. I mean, if you tell me the movie sucks, I'll give you $20 refund.
Damn, you're that American cholos vouching for the raza.
But you gotta give me who you are. I'm not just gonna sound full. That way, I can
don't worry. We got you. Go on that.
Here's your $20. You said the movie sucks, bro, and that way I can post. This guy says the movie sucks. He got his refund back, because not every Bobby in the world goes, "Hey, it sucks. Give me $20. Give me $20." But no, it's that good, bro. I mean,
it's really good.
I've got zero part in the movie. I've got zero money in the movie. Only thing I've got in it is like the brown skin, and to me, it's like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna support
it's
this.
for the raza.
If it was like a janky ass movie, and they asked me, I said, it was all right. I mean, you know, something ain't that good. You go eat some pozole, it's all screwed up. You're like, it's all right. You know, if it's good, you want to know where it's at. All right, guys, you guys want to call in? Ask this gentleman, ask this lady any questions. Call in 747-279-8109. 747-279-8109. I want to hear a story about lung surgery.
Damn.
I want to hear a story about lung surgery, bro.
Let's break it down.
Yeah, let's start it.
But yeah, I mean, nowadays I'm into the acting and stuff because, you know, like Yo says about my lung surgery, I never thought I was going to be able to make music again. But I was really doing my thing at an early age from like 15 to 18. I got my lung surgery 3 months after I turned 18. And I guess part of it plays, you know, just really being out and about at an early age already in an environment I shouldn't have been, you know, and I started nosing it, you know, as a kid.
Really?
You know, started
Hotline.
Controllo, it's Cali Girl Eats. I just wanted to say, Angee looks so pretty, and your team that's on you're cool. But your team that's on there, I cannot wait to see Horchata with Oat Milk. It's very, very exciting. This movie is getting a lot of buzz and a lot of review. Right. Mega Man and I are excited to watch it, and it's really nice to see our people in a positive light.
Absolutely. And I'm telling you, it is a great film. It is completely funny from beginning to end. Wait till you see Uncle Maniacs.
Tío Maniacs. That's the other tío in the family.
Yeah, but it's a must watch.
Yeah, Concrete, you got down on that one.
And also,
hey Gil, this is Mega Man. I want to say I'm gonna watch it today. And I just want to say, Bread Entertainment, homie.
What's up with Long
we are
Beach?
proud of you representing Long Beach.
All day, north side, east side, west side. We all
should have beat up Mind Buzz podcast.
Hell yeah.
I knew he was going to say that, you guys.
Hell yeah.
No, Brett.
Shout out Long Beach.
We're proud of you, though. We're really proud of you guys.
You know why? Because this is your guys' time. 2025. This is our
That's my bread.
That's right.
Go out there and go fucking get it.
That's right.
Gotta let you know, Mega Man. I got a lot of love for you.
Appreciate it, Mega Man.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. Hey, talk to you guys later, man. Keep on putting in a good episode, man. I'm watching right now.
That's right. Thank you, brother.
Hell yeah. Shout out, man.
Notorious one in the building. What's up, Notorious? We need to come in and pop in and say hi over here, fool. It's been a minute, huh, Chris? It's about time he comes around.
It's been too long.
It's been too long, man. It's been too long. So keep going with this. This is gonna be a commercial for why you should not do Nas.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I ended up just mingling around where.
So what are you doing, like with balloons?
Yeah, balloons.
You were a balloon boy.
The thing is, I became you know,
Kind of
a
addicted to it?
user at
Okay.
first and then a dealer after. Where I was at house parties, you know, at freshman year.
Walking with the tanks.
Yeah, well,
the
my
balloons.
my brother-in-law at the time, Trip out a little older, you know, always somebody older, you know.
All right, of course.
And well, yeah, we was getting to work, you know, going half on the tank, and
How much does a balloon go for nowadays?
damn, nowadays I wouldn't even know
Back then, $5,
back then
$10.
it was still the 2 for $5.
2 for $5 on the
Yeah,
balloons?
still same thing.
Shit.
And yeah, and well, at the parties, you know, to get some more attraction, I would invite my you know, my homegirls, you know, chill with me.
Get the ladies to start
Yeah,
signing.
nazing it with me, you know. So I'm just there, you know, just to make an ambiente, to make some money. So I wasn't even nazing it where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a tank and I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna drive with it, driving. Like, nah, like I was really modest with it, but you know, it
Karma
got to
you.
me.
So what happened?
Karma, exactly.
You taking a hit and then you felt something? or-
Nah, I had already quit that out because I was really dealing it at 14, 15, and around 15 is when I started getting into music.
Okay.
So by the time I was 16, I was going full-fledged, already going on, you know, opening up for some acts, underground acts, you know, and I quit all that, you know, and everything I was out and about being a menace, like I fully cut it out, and music was just like everything to me. And I just kept doing music. 2 years later, 16 to 18, I'm just there waking up and I feel my chest just like really tight, like if somebody's pushing you against the wall and they just like pressured out. And then I was just like, this is weird, because I had woke up even early too. Like at the time I was, you know, still doing my music, but interested in getting some college.
Right.
So I didn't have college that night, and I woke up really early, and I was like, what the hell? Like, why am I waking up early? And then that's when I started feeling that pressure. And then my jefita's not home, and I call her. I'm like, hey, you know what? Like, I feel my chest really tight, and I can't breathe. And she's like, no, mejor te levantate. It's a Hispanic house, and nomás andas chingadeando. Literally, like, to this day, I think about it, but it's just, you know, it's just the regular Hispanic shit, you know? And I was just like, nah, like, I feel it really bad where, like,
Something ain't right.
I might need an ambulance. And then she's like, what? Ahorita, voy. Boom, she drops me off. And even the doctor, they're like, well, the nurse, whatever, and they're like, oh, it sounds like you have an anxiety attack. I was like, nah, man, I don't have no anxiety attacks. You know, like, I'm good under pressure. This ain't
something else.
It's something else. And then they pee me out on the x-rays, and the doctor's like, yeah, you got your lung 30% collapse.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I didn't know. I didn't even know what the fuck. Oh, my bad. Apologize. Because
No,
I didn't even know what he meant, you know? Like, I was just tripping out, like, what? Like, and he's like, yeah, we're going to have to do a procedure by your ribs so the air could leak out, you know, and flow good to your lung with no extra air in there type stuff. And, yeah, they ended up shanking me up on the side.
Would they put you to sleep while they doing that, or they just...
Yeah, the first time, because Trip Out, I was dealing with lung surgery for some time. Trip Out, like the whole after post. And yeah, for that one, they put me to sleep. I woke up. I had just, you know, I had a tube in my rib, and like the pain was really bad. Like the pressure was still tight on my chest, and they were giving me medication. And Trip Out, like the pain was so bad, like the medication and like all that heavy shit. Like after twice that I had asked for a dosage, I was like, nah, this shit ain't doing that. I don't even need that shit no more. Like, I'm just gonna trooper it out. And yeah, I thugged out for like 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And I guess my lung was back to, you know, I guess to normal.
Right.
So we thought.
Wow.
So we thought. And then 3 months later, same thing happens. And like at that time, I don't know if I drove myself or I told the homies to take me, but I already felt the same symptoms.
So you knew it was something again.
And then I was just like, fuck. Again, like I already knew it. Like I just deep down, I knew it. And I even went to the
nurse or
the up front.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, what's going on? I was like, my lung collapsed again. And they're like, what you mean you got your lung collapsed again? And I was like, because it happened to me already and I'm having the same symptoms. Boom, whatever, they take me in, and sure enough, and at that time, I guess my lung collapsed even more. So this time, instead of being 30% collapsed, it was 70% collapse. So at that point, like it became like emergency. They're like, we're not even gonna put you to sleep. And yeah, they just shoved cut me up, shoved the fucking chest tube on my ribs through my ribs, and fucking, I just knocked out. I remember knocking out after they were done. And I woke up and they're like, oh, well, the doctor was like, oh, I'm gonna have to really go inside your lung now, see what's going on. And it ends up being that, like, I mean, I guess thank God, you know, it wasn't no cancer, no tumor, no nothing. It was just like my lung had thinned out, and I guess from the NOS.
So from the NOS,
they weren't able to give me like a conclusion. I knew.
Did you tell them that you did NOS or no?
Nah.
It would have been a good thing to tell you.
Nah,
Hey,
I
bro,
just would have been another
last.
statistic, you know?
Yeah, but at least that could have helped them for later on, and also because I mean, there's a lot of kids doing that shit. Bro.
I mean, I was doing a bunch of stuff, you know, so it's like, what was it?
So what's your take when you see youngsters doing NOS, bro? Do you look at it?
Nah, I mean, if it's in front of me, like, I'll just be like, bro, like, that shit fucked me up. Like, I mean, if you trying to be on some shit like me, like, go ahead. I'm like,
so how's your lung capacity now?
10 years later.
And now you're a little better. You still feel a
Yeah,
little
I
bit?
mean, after they went in there, they said I had air bubbles, like some popcorn lungs. That's what they want to call it, I guess. And he ended up shaving it down. He coded me up, and he even told me, he's like, if for whatever reason this happens again, you're coded already, so it's just gonna heal on its own.
Damn, you Cody, you're like the $1 million man fool in the lungs or what?
I don't know, man, but shout out Dr. Nuko, man, and you know,
That's right.
with the power of God, you know, blessed his hands and you know, took care of your boy, and we're out here doing bigger things now. You
That's
know?
right, oh man, that's right. Move on to better things, but yeah, that's definitely a life lesson right there, bro.
Crazy.
Heck yeah. So now no more
nothing, just smoking weed. Dr. Nuko
out of
told
the
me.
bongs?
Yeah, Dr. Nuko told me, he's like, I fixed you up. Don't worry, you can go back to your normal life like it never happened. And I was like, nah, for real? It's like nothing. He's like, yeah. And God bless his hands. And
so then was that what stopped you from like pursuing the rap career?
Yes, because Trip Out Post after that, like, it still was bad. Like, I mean, my jefita was for sure washing me up for like a solid month till I was already embarrassed, and I was like, nah.
Like full blown sponge bath.
Full everything.
You couldn't move.
Yeah, like I was really like tight with my like movement. Like I didn't even have muscle reflex on my stomach, so I couldn't even flex.
So what as far as using the restroom goes, you had to do or could you walk?
Nah, I mean, while I was in the hospital, they had me, you know, they shoved the fucking
that pan, right?
Yeah, but when I was home, nah, like I was just thugging it out in pain, and was just like, I'm not gonna have my mom wipe my ass, you know.
Oh, dude.
But I struggled, neta. I struggled, and even after that, like, I didn't feel normal till like 2 years later.
Pretty humbling moment, right?
Hell yeah, because I mean, my music, I was already touring. I was 16, 17 doing my own tour. You know, he was filming my early music videos, Trip Out back in the day. He even knows me as a kid. Went to, like, I was even performing at my high schools, like, whenever they did assemblies, like, the principal already knew, like, what I was doing and supporting them, like, you want to perform? And
That's
even brought him one time in the assembly. It was cool, and I couldn't do that. I went to the studio. I recorded my last official song, which ended up releasing, which is called Islos. And that's, I mean, it's like on over 6 million streams all over streams, you know, and it took me 12 hours to record that. 12, and like, it was like, it hit me hard because like, I was like, damn, I can't do this.
Now, was it like when teenage girls get pregnant, all of a sudden the friends are gone? Did you notice any of your boys weren't coming around for a while, and then you found out who's who?
I mean, it's crazy. Like, you know, a lot of people that I thought would have visited me in the hospital didn't.
That's what happens.
You know, and it was just crazy, you know. But I really didn't look at that because at that point, like, I really was just thinking, like, damn, how's my life for the next 10 years?
Yeah, you ain't worried about them, but now in retrospect, you see, all right, you see who comes around and who doesn't, bro.
Really, really. And man, shout out my jefita, you know, she babied me again. And, you know, I couldn't even do any sports after post-surgery. Like, I would, like at the studio, when after that song, I felt sore in my chest for like 2 weeks, week and a half, no less. And I was just like, damn, like, I thought this fool said I was going to go back to normal. But
now, are you guys taking any or planning on taking, if you haven't taken any acting classes for what you guys are doing?
In the future, yeah, most definitely. Right now, it's just I mean, you know, my cousin, that fool does like skits and shit, and we do them too, you know, and it's just a practice that we have going on. It's all really from the hood, bro. You know, we come out the hood, we make whatever we have happen, bro.
You're already comfortable with being on
God
camera.
is good, bro. God is good, and I just, you know, let him take the course, you know, and that's pretty much all I do. And to be honest, bro, I don't even know how the fuck I got here, my bad. I don't know how I got here, bro, in this, you know, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you for opening the doors up to us, bro. To be
Oh, no,
honest.
absolutely, bro. Absolutely. It was this guy right here, homie. It was this guy right here.
Yeah,
The
I caught him
drunk
slipping real quick, and he was like, "What's up, little homie?"
Come on, Leo. How can we get on the show?
All
Hey, he
drunk
was
at the
pressing everybody
premiere.
that day. That's right.
I said, hit me up, fool.
And they invited me, so thank you guys for inviting me. And we went through a little ordeal last time.
What's the ordeal? What's the ordeal?
Did you hear about
They
how,
had us at gunpoint, bro.
how the lefty show?
Oh, were you guys there when that
Yeah,
happened?
we were there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so to talk, what happened there? All I saw was there was headlines. They had Icon goes to jail, but they just handcuffed them and then they let him go,
It's
right?
crazy. Hey,
No, they had us like lined up
They had
against the
shotguns,
wall.
AKs already ready to go.
This
like-
fool with his cane, he's like, "This
Hey,
is
I
my
was like,
cane.
I'm a
It's not a
cripple, leave me alone.
gun."
You know, the cops
Nah,
have no
they
respect
pulled up in
for
the
the
SWAT.
cripples, bro. They have no
So were you
respect
guys
for it.
inside the venue when the cops came?
They locked us in the building.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
And the cops
Dude,
just
Big
stopped.
and there was
swatting.
no windows, and it was hot. We were hot. People
They
were
locked up 3
hotboxing,
blocks. 3 blocks around.
But they closed the gate on us, like you know the roll gates that protect the
the
doors.
security ones.
They intentionally locked us in this building, and half of the people upstairs, thank God, didn't know, because if people would have started panicking,
They would've pushed
it
them.
would have been
That would have
bad.
been all bad.
Now,
It
what,
would've
what
been
time?
bad.
What time was this roughly about?
Like 9.
Oh, the concert hadn't even barely
Yeah.
started.
No,
They had
it
not
was
even-
supposed to end at like 8. It was a day party. It was from
Oh.
like 2 to 8.
Yeah, you can't do 2 in the morning with those events.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I seen it. So then the cop, they shouldn't even close the doors like that. They should have just left
No,
them.
it was
Bro,
such a fire hazard.
They pulled up with the shotty and the ARs, no handguns.
A huevo?
yeah,
swatted
they
out.
had
Ready
four,
to go.
Like
four
if we were-
rifles. Like
Did
just
they take
aimed at
somebody
us.
in the ambulance or nobody got hit?
From what we understand, they just pulled up. We didn't really know what
I know
happened.
somebody
we don't know
busted
that.
over there, but I don't know if anybody got hit. Like if anybody got arrested. Oh, so it was an early show.
Yeah, it started in the afternoon, and it was supposed to wrap like at 8. But we didn't get out of there until like 10.
So was that your first experience being under the gun by the cops?
Yeah, definitely.
Hey,
Man,
there.
this is the second
Lined up
time.
against the wall?
Second
Fuck
time.
no, don't dab me up for that. Triple, they were all in the stairs,
And
and
the cop took my weed.
That's
She
what they do,
searched
bro.
me and jacked my shit. When
what
I
they
got
do.
home, I was like,
They
damn, she
stripped
took
all of
my
us.
weed.
She's smoking it right now, watching the podcast.
For real.
we're all on the stairs, and I'm with a friend, a
And it was
homegirl.
a skinny stairwell.
And then none of them want to leave. I'm like, fool, let's go get a drink, fool. Fuck these fools. And then they're like, no, none of you guys could leave. And I was just like, man, fuck this shit. And I just put my
walks
hands
up
up,
like
walk back
nothing.
up, got a drink, and
Because you.
That's
yeah,
fucking-
because I'm
that's
like,
right there.
I'm like, it's too many of
That's a
us,
good
bro.
move.
They're
That's a
not
good
gonna
move,
arrest
bro.
it. These fools stay
I said, fuck
stranded.
that.
And they
fool, my
didn't even
knees
know
messed
Lefty
up.
was inside. I was like, oh, what's going to happen when they find out Lefty's
Yeah, I
up?
felt bad for them. They're there on
You
the
know?
stairs for like an hour plus.
That's their bad though, fool. You
Yeah, I
said
know.
it.
I was just like, bro, there's too many
I
of
would
us.
have gone with you too. Just walk
Yeah.
backwards, fool.
Just hands up. That's it.
It's nothing new. It's nothing new of being held at gunpoint.
And at the end, did they search you guys or?
Oh yeah,
everybody.
They searched every
They
single
violated. They
Everybody.
violated. They double backed on me on the straight side grave. That I was like, hey.
Yeah, the lady did that to me too.
So they searched everybody in the venue.
They were trying to be nice to me after talking about it. Take your time, sir. Yeah, all of a sudden.
You got the cane, fool.
All of
That's
a
why.
sudden,
fool.
all of a sudden, dog.
Yeah, I seen that. That went viral online, but I thought it was like a late show, so it was early.
Yeah, no.
Man, these fools are getting their
They
straps out
kept
early.
us.
The show hasn't even started.
Bro, they were there against the car already to let it off.
Yeah, they were ready for us.
So
Yeah.
our friend Leche actually propped it open. The cops would not open the door from the inside. We were like, and we didn't know it was the cops. We just saw a flashlight going underneath
The homie Leche?
light. Yeah.
That's the homie.
And Leche is like,
Hotline. Here's a cop calling. She's smoking your weed.
Leche saved us.
A question.
What you got?
So Friday had good music like Mary Jane.
Oh, great question.
Did this movie have any music, and what kind of music?
It has custom music. There's a
That's
song
custom
by
music.
young drummer boy.
By Kiki Smooth. Shout out to
made
Smooth.
some music for the movie.
No, there's definitely some good music in there. They had everything you could think of, some singers, rappers, the whole shebang. So that playlist would be a good one to listen to for sure. And that's another thing when I walked out, my wife and I were talking about it. I said, dude, even the music was on point. Like it all worked together very well.
Hey, right on. That was my question. I'm out. I gotta go back to work.
Get to work, fool. Get to work, fool.
Get that bread. That's right.
Hey, so somebody asked in the comment sections again. Horchata with oatmilk.com.
Yeah, horchata with oatmilk.com. Yeah, you could type it, send a message to somebody with that. The picture will come out. You just click it, and then you just follow the steps.
Yeah, watch it with a friend.
This guy said, Dawood Ali, 12 hours. I have been a sound engineer. His lungs must have been shot the F out. Wow. Glad to see bro is good. That's what I'm talking about. The Soul Sage podcast. Yeah, dude. But the lungs are back, right?
Yeah, crazy enough, slowly enough, little by little. I was just like, and trip out after like the 2 years and a half. That's when I started smoking again. And I don't want to be here and say like, damn, weed is a miracle fucking drug. But I'm going to keep it 100. Like after I started smoking, like all my symptoms that I was like dealing with slowly, literally completely went away.
Oh, all right. Nice, bro.
Yeah, bro. Those pills, man. I just had like knee surgery. And those opium pills, they get you all messed up, and they give you withdrawals. And the herb had that shit helped me out too, to go to sleep and forget about the withdrawals and stuff. You know.
What happened to the knee? A little too much soccer or what?
Nah, so I got hurt during a work demonstration, and a
work
demonstration. I can't really talk about it too much. Still open case. But
it's
I got hit in the knee. And it cracked 2 or 3 times. And I tried to stand up, it wobbled, and I fell to the floor. And they were like, "Do you want to go to the clinic?" I was like, "Of course I do."
I want to go to the hospital.
No, I did. And my leg was swollen, man. Shout out my wife. Shout out my son, because they've been supporting me since all of this. I've been now. I barely started like maneuvering a little good barely this month, but I was on crutches since July 11th. You know.
Since July?
Yeah, last year. Yeah, so I got hurt.
Do you have a little campanita every time you wanted to something,
bro? It was horrible.
The big bow one.
Yeah. He's tired of this phone, about to break his other knee right now.
No.
So how long for you to make a full recovery, or will you ever make a full recovery?
They said it like for me to be able to run again, it's like till next year. But right now it's just therapy. They have me going like every twice a week sometimes. I wish it was more, but the surgeons they give you so many per visit.
Right.
Per visit.
Well, you know what the good thing is out of this whole thing, right?
Workers' comp check.
Aside from the workers' comp, bro. Anytime it's about to rain, you be like, "Hey, fool." You say, "Hey, Paul, is it gonna rain?" Yeah, my knee's wrecking it. It's gonna rain. You're gonna get that pain in the knee.
Hey, show them the cave.
No, I do.
Right? Hey, when it gets cold, you feel it.
Yeah. No, I do. I actually wake up with cramps right now. I wake up with cramps, and like standing up, I'll get like a cramp on my bad leg. And
it even threw out his back. No.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I have a pinched nerve right now, so I got a pinched nerve.
Because you're so off balance.
Yeah, because I was using my other leg for so long, and they try to say like, "Oh, we're gonna talk about it or see if we could put it on the case." I was like, "Bro, goddamn no, like that shit happened because of that." Like, they try to.
Yeah, of course. That's what it is.
I read on Google, so.
So Angee, what are you doing nowadays? Are you still doing podcasts here and there?
I've been dabbling in live streams. I was on Twitch earlier today. I've been so originally I came from Latin Affiliated. That's my like hip hop vlog, and I've had a lot of people on there. Like I have invited you. I don't think you read the DM though, but I've had Lefty on there, Rowdy Rax, Be Real. I'm actually teamed up with Street TV. I don't know if you guys know Alex Alonso.
Yeah, of course I know Alex.
He lets me use his set, and
nice.
Yeah, so he helps me out, and it had a great run, and then the fires happened, and I feel like a lot of things changed, but we're getting back into it. But I started a new channel, so I've been doing like court trials commentary.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, so that's been interesting.
Yeah, the ones that are going to be extremely popular cases will be the one with what's what's the name? Anthony, the basketball player.
Oh, the track.
Carmelo.
The track.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, the track stars. Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna have to cover that.
Man, I guess I will. Yeah.
No, you have to. If you're doing trials and stuff.
That one is so sad, because it involves like high schoolers.
Well, I think the more touchy thing is, aside from the high school thing, is because it's going to be a very racially divided topic.
Yeah, for sure.
Where you're going to have a lot of African Americans believing that it was self-defense. You're going to have a lot of white people saying, heck no, this guy killed him.
Yeah.
And it's two young guys. So it's definitely going to be a huge case that people are going to watch.
That and the P. Diddy one.
Oh, the P. Diddy one for sure.
I've dropped one video about P. Diddy, and that's my highest viewed video. So people are really loving that. And, it's a brand new channel, so I'm getting like all these random comments, and people really they feel some type of way about P. Diddy. And half people think he's going to get off, and he deserves.
Oh, he's going to get off, all right.
No
Diddy.
You'd be surprised. He's still got supporters, so it's.
Well, everybody has supporters, man. Everybody.
It's a very divisive. You would think that everybody would have like the same opinion, but no, everybody's across the board on that one.
It's like a SPM. He will always have supporters. You can catch somebody doing something to kids, and they'll still have supporters nowadays. It doesn't really matter to certain people. They just follow blindly. For sure, that one, the P. Diddy one. There's another one that the one with the guy who's deported and taken to El Salvador.
Oh,
Kilmar.
Yeah,
that's going to be another big one.
Yeah, okay.
These are three of the biggest cases.
I will cover that one for sure. That one is jacked up, man. Those are the worst prisons in the world, and he's an American citizen.
No, he's not an American citizen.
He's not.
He's from El Salvador. He came here illegally, but been here 14 years. Full disclosure, he had a stay to go ahead and stay by a federal judge. He did beat up his girlfriend twice.
Okay.
But I still think that's besides the point.
Yeah.
I think due process needs to happen. I think the guy should come back, go through the whole trial stuff, and if after that's all said and done, they say, you know what, this guy does need to get deported, then deport him. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. But I think the way they're doing it, it's a slippery slope where they can pick up anybody and say, all right, come on, you're gone.
That is really scary. That anyone they're saying can just get picked up and deported right now.
And Chicken Wang, it doesn't say MS-13 on his fingers. See if you could bring up that picture, Chris. What's the guy's name? To me, it's the silliest thing. I'm sorry, but I can consider myself a gang expert, bro. I've been from the hood since 1989, brother. Retired, by the way, just to let you know. Because people say, but since 1989. So I think I can tell a gang member tattoo one from not. He has, the first one is a marijuana plant. The second one is a smiley face. The third one is a cross. And the fourth one is a skeleton. They're trying to say the marijuana face is for the M. The smiley, all of a sudden is smiling for the N. Yeah.
If he wanted it, he would put it.
The cross is for the 10, and I don't know how they got the skeleton for the 3.
Yeah, no one's gonna do no camouflage.
Yeah,
if they're really about it,
And that the Chicago Bulls hat that he had were the horns for La Mara. I'm like, yeah, La Mara throws it. I've yet to, even out here where there is MS out here, MS don't wear Chicago hats out here. I don't know where that's from. I don't know, maybe Maryland or something. But out here, it's definitely not a gang thing. Do you find that, Chris?
I can't find a picture of his fingers.
Let me find it for you. Trump displays gang picture on his fingers, something like that.
Well, we'll see if he even gets a trial date or a court date because he just got convicted with no trial.
Domestic violence.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. He didn't even get convicted here, Chris. I'm saying it to you right now.
Well, he got punished.
Well, they gave him the boot out of here.
Oh, I found it.
He's getting punished right now.
Oh my God, dude!
That's the worst prison in the
world. That's his karma for beating up his girl
twice.
Yeah, that's
But I think she screwed up. They had an interview with her on ABC, and they asked her about the 2 incidents with her and her husband or boyfriend, whatever he is, right? And they said, well, I have to ask you this: was there an incident where he assaulted you? And she just kind of skipped by the question and kept going, and it just didn't look great. She should have just, and I don't understand where these people don't get schooled. Like she should have had an answer ready. Like, listen, every relationship there's problems. We definitely have ours, but that doesn't mean he should be deported to another. Like, give me an answer. Give me an answer and say who here has never had. Look, that is where they're coming up with MS-13, dude. Now the top MS-13 part that is
they added
that people. So I don't know. This would be a great question for Alex Alonso actually. Marijuana, smiley face, the cross as a 10 or a 1, and the skeleton as a 3 because he has 3 eyes. I don't know. It's too.
I've never seen them like decode some. I've never seen anyone that wants to be a part of something like do some sort of camouflage tattoo. That's a reach.
Yeah, that is just to me. That is a far-fetched gang tie they're trying to do with the guy, and they're doing that. They're doing. He's a transporter of people. He's this. I'm like, listen, bro. I voted for Trompito, but come on, let's keep it real, fool. You got 34 felonies, carnal. You got nowhere to sit there and try to tell somebody, oh, he may have done this. Trump, you got 34 felonies, homeboy. You can't just sit there and all of a sudden want to get on the high horse, carnal. Yeah, so I definitely think these will be some some great cases now.
Alrighty.
What's the name of the channel that you have that stuff on?
Right now, the channel for the court trials is just under my name, Angee Smallz. So, yeah, I just been doing commentary and just.
What were you doing on Alonzo's channel?
So he let me use his set,
right.
And I was interviewing like anyone that I don't know that had affiliation with like Be Real, for example, has a really crazy backstory. So and I had Bozo there on the set. But he just helped me. I've known Alex Alonso for 10 years. I met him because he was a professor at Cal State, Long Beach.
Yes.
Right, and he has like a degree in like gang activity, which is an insane degree, and he's super educated. So I was always like a huge fan of his. And then I lived in Long Beach, so we ended up collaborating because I was doing another channel like years ago. It was called Style Life and Music. But yeah, Alex is a really good friend. He's been kind of like a mentor too. He's always giving me really good advice and.
Alex is he's the very first person. I think the very first person I ever did an interview with.
Oh really?
Yeah, he came to my hood.
Dope.
We were in the alley. And he's actually been to my home. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 different times.
And he's Latino.
Yeah, well, it depends. Sometimes Alex wakes up on the Black Power side of it. Sometimes Alex wakes up on the Boricua side of it.
Around me, he's Boricua.
It all depends what time of day you get Alex, bro.
He's always Puerto Rican.
Yeah, Alex, you gotta come out of the cave, bro. I've noticed he don't come out no more, dude. He don't come out and play with us. He don't come out and talk.
Yeah, no.
He used to come out.
He's very focused.
He used to come out once a year, and we'll get into our. You know what? You know why I think he doesn't want to come out, Chris? Because all that I've said to Alex has came to light. I told him if Gascon gets elected, this city's going to shit. Crime is going through the roof. Gangs are going to go through the roof. No, Gil, my statistics. I said, screw your statistics, Alex. I'll take your cross street 7-Eleven and see that gang writing. I said, you see, this says that gangs are going up. This says that gangs are going up. But no, Alex is a great guy.
Yeah, you guys got to do another episode.
Yeah, and every time we always get into it, but in a positive way. And I love it because he always brings out the statistics books. He's telling me, it's like somebody telling me, oh, the homeless out there, they're not on drugs, Gil. Statistics say they're on hard. No, dude, they're smoking dope, bro. Like, come on. And that's another thing that's coming.
He definitely likes to argue points too. So he
likes to argue the scientific stuff, which is great. But a lot of times it's not always about science. It's about what's going on there. So Alex, we're calling you out, fool. It's about time you come back on the show.
Hell yeah!
Stop hiding in your cave, man. So what's the goal each one of you have within the next 5 years as far as what you guys are working on right now with film-wise and all that?
I mean, we're already working. We just got booked on the way here for Wednesday and Thursday for some more rancho stuff. So we're just trying to be on the move as much as we can, and get these blessings like being here at American Cholo. A lot of people, could have welcomed us where they, know us a little more, and you fucked with what the deals got going on. You like come through, and
of course,
we definitely appreciate that.
Of course. So what are your things? What do you want to do? Like
in the next 5 years, well,
gotta set them goals, baby.
Man, within the first couple more, I want to be in a couple more movies, of course. This year, I want to knock out, hopefully, get into some more movies and take this acting career even higher. what I really want to do is I want to see this interview and see exactly 5 years from now where I am and
That's what's up.
how big or how small or where we may be. But I know God is good and those blessings are gonna keep on coming, you know. And appreciate everyone who opens us with open heart, especially you, Gil, you know, for giving us the opportunity.
Yeah, no, to me it's dope because dude, listen, the more you guys blow up, get bigger in the industry, the better it is for us. And that's one thing that a lot of us need to realize as far as in the brown community. Stop hating on the next guy, bro. Stop hating on the next guy. If you don't like him, whatever, look the other way. But if they're doing something positive, if they're pushing the cart forward, whether it's on film, whether it's on rap, you know, some guys that I may personally not like their rap, but they're popping. Like, to me, I'm not going to go shit on those guys. I'm like, all right, hell yeah, get them on. You got a phone call, hotline. Oh, man. It is, no, hold on, Chris. The legendary caller, the Alabama Mexican.
Hey, it's Hall of Famer, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. Now you Hall of Famer. I think you're Hall of Famers at your cousin's house, fool. Come on. Talk to us, Bama.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, I really think Angee looks pretty cute, man. How's it going, Angee?
Hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.
I've been my jefita tells me I gotta find me a fine Latino woman like you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, you might just get lucky. So keep looking.
Hey, you look like you can make tortillas 3 times a day from scratch, man. You know what I'm
saying? Damn.
Oh, that's Alabama Mexican. Yeah.
I can. So good call on that.
You can. Hey, well, that's good because you know nowadays these girls don't want to do anything. Everything is canned and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it just depends where you're looking. So, you know, just keep
Yeah,
looking
for
for
real.
love.
He's looking at cousins.com, dude. Don't look at Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead. You got 2 more. I'm gonna let you cook.
Hey, American Cholo, introduce me to your 2 homeboys right there. What do they do, man?
They do blow on the weekends and they do marijuana during the week.
We're the Mexican Scarfaces of this generation.
Yeah, they were the Theos on the Horchata with Oat Milk movie, and they're starting to get. They actually got a couple of nice roles already, and they got called for another one because they heard they were coming to American Cholo.
It's probably why.
Hey, Gil, we got another.
It must be popping.
Buena suerte.
Yeah, so these guys are slowly but surely tapping into the scene, and they got a good stick thing going together with the Theos, homeboy.
And we really
What's up, Bama?
When can we watch the movie? Is it ready to watch?
Yes. Yeah, you can watch
Horchata with oatmilk.com.
Yeah, horchata with oatmilk.com. If you type it in, your URL, or if you text it to somebody, it'll come out with
See
the
if you
image.
can put it on the thing, Chris. Yeah, just type it in. It's very easy. Horchata with oatmilk.com, and it pops up right away. $19.95. Go tell your nana to let you borrow $20. Alabama, so you can watch the movie, fool.
Hey, I'll watch it. I'll give you guys my honest opinion. I know Duno's in it, right?
Yeah, Duno's in it.
Concrete, Jay Valentino, Jerry Garcia, us.
They do have an Instagram too, so tag them, follow them, or Horchata with Oat Milk.
Oh yeah.
Same username.
Hey, I'm gonna watch it. That's like a West Coast movie, right?
Yeah. It's funny, dude. If you like this show and you like these kind of shows that we do, then you're definitely gonna enjoy that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Hey, on the next movie, on the part 2, are you guys gonna have a Horchata movie with part 2? You guys better have American Cholo right there.
Tell him, bro. Tell him, bro.
I can make that happen for you. Don't even trip.
Make the call.
Tell him, bro. If not,
it's gonna be a series.
That movie's horrible. That movie's.
Nah, who knows? They might not be a part 2. It might just be a whole series.
But yeah, it seems like they left it open for that, bro. Because I was like, when the movie ended, I was like, wait a minute, I want more.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
If they do, man, God bless the Theos. We
imagine the series right there, bro. Oh, you guys would be loving it, bro.
So I wanted to talk about some of the talent, right? Mikey was on American Idol. Did you guys see that? The guy that did the serenata at the game.
I did see him. I didn't know that was him. I started following him. He's that good-looking kid that plays the guitar or something.
He went very far. He just got booted off of American Idol. I don't know what else to say. Voted off.
Wow.
But he should have went the distance, in my opinion, and he could have taken it. He would have been the first Latino to get to be
the American Idol.
Yeah.
You didn't vote.
You know who?
Go ahead, Bama.
if you guys do the second
Crazy
version,
allegations.
you guys gotta get the avocado sadi on that. You know what I'm saying?
Avocado Sadi. Who's the avocado Sadi, fool?
Oh, ask Duno. That's like Duno's like best friend.
Oh, the avocado Sadi?
Yeah, you guys. Hey, call me for the cast for the next movie. I'll help you guys out.
For sure. We'll give you some tickets.
We got you,
all the
Bama.
ideas.
Appreciate the call, Bama.
Take care, you guys.
All right, brother. Later.
Bye.
All right, peace.
Smoke Dog 199 super chat. He said that's my future ex-wife right there. There you go. You got a bunch of husbands getting ready to get divorced real quick.
I need at least 1 carrot.
Damn. He's gonna go to Vallarta to get a straight fucking orange carrot. Make some sopa.
Yeah. Oh wow. He's like, make those tortillas.
No, I don't think I'm gonna be the next Chuck Norris, fool. So you were saying, well, give me the majority of people on the cast. Do you know their names or no?
So Jerry Garcia, Duno, Concrete Live, Anthony Fernandez, Jay Valentino.
Anthony Fernandez, that's right.
And Jay Valentino, he's been on my show. He's a comedian.
Yeah, he's very funny. Him and his mama, dude.
Yeah,
Comedy.
his mom. They're
Comedy.
His mom is
freaking-
very funny.
They're
yeah.
so funny.
Oh, there you go. Is that the cast, Chris?
That's the cast.
Hey, can you go look at that? What is that? The HD? What's it called? The one. I always forget.
HD.
Where they show the movies and who was in the movie. And
This is it.
So look, there's
IMDb.
Concrete's real name. Christian Gutierrez, Tío Maniacs.
Tío
So
Maniacs.
Concrete's real name is right there.
Christian E. Go look at the reviews, man. I'm the only one that left a thumbs up, bro. You guys got to go over there.
We gotta go like it.
There should be a review section. I know I went in there and I gave it at least a 10 out of 10, bro.
Oh, I gotta do that.
Yeah. You guys, and I told people, you guys got to go in there, give it some good ratings. That way when people
Yeah.
go see it, it'll have some good ratings. This thing needs to be on a. Well, I think eventually, once they're on for a while, it'll be like on a Netflix or a Prime type
Well, I
thing.
think they purposely went straight to just like direct because they don't want to share any profits.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But eventually, I think once they do it for a minute, then they'll go ahead and release it over there so everybody can see it.
To get more exposure.
Yeah, they're trying to shop it around, to be honest.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, they got to at least try to get their money's worth so they can have money to make another film.
Series.
And this one wants a series.
No,
so-
they already said. They know part 2 in the movies.
They want a series on that? I could definitely.
Tío Maniacs, although everybody in the movie come to more life, it's more hilarious.
It's just hopefully it's not like a championship basketball team that happens in the next year. Everybody wants more money. They want way more money, and they're like, right, Chris? And all of a sudden,
Hey, I mean, I see that. I mean, not on our part, but
oh yeah,
you
some
know.
of those guys, yeah, for sure, bro. But everybody,
I mean, rightfully so. You know, they
deserve it.
they deserve it.
if it gets picked up on I mean, they had that one on Hulu that was doing pretty damn good for what did they do 2 seasons. It'd be nice to get more, but that one,
Yeah, but I mean, I believe it wasn't written by the culture, right?
This is yeah.
So this is gonna be written, sound, engineer. Like I'm telling you, every single part that you could think of the movie, Latino based. So you just imagine if we do get a series like this is for us. This is the movie we've been waiting for, or the series the culture's been waiting for. You know, and I think that's what separates it from this food and horchata, you know.
And how proud do you think the makers of the movie are that they could say that this is all Latino?
Oh yeah,
Very
right?
proud, bro. We rep our culture very proudly, you know. Being Raza, that's how we got, bro, and we gotta rep it hard, you know. And I know for a fact this right here is the Mexican Friday.
Hotline. What you got? What's happening, on boy?
Right here, dog. I just saw you had a show right now.
Yeah, we on, brother. Talk to us. What you got?
Shit, I was right here reading one of my screenplays.
Okay. Any good?
Yeah, man, I got a role for you, homie.
All right, don't give me no boo-boo ass role, fool.
Nah, I'm gonna give you a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a good one.
He's gonna give me the Karen role. Gil's the white Karen. Get off my
Hey, how'd you know, cabron?
Hey, fool, but seriously, I remember you called me before, and we talked a little bit about the film. You gotta check out the film, and I'm
gonna check it out.
You guys check out the film. Call back. I don't know, next week or whenever you guys call back, and tell me what you guys really think about it. Give people the honest review, because I think you guys are gonna love it, dude. It's just it's that very well put together.
fire. I'm gonna check it out. Fool. Hey, make sure to let Raza know to check out the Latino Theater in downtown LA. So they just started the season.
What did they start over there? I don't even know.
Excuse me?
I didn't even know. What did they start over there? You said Latino
They
Theater?
just started the Latino Theater in downtown LA just started their season last week. So they got plays running from Thursday through Sunday. So
okay,
check it out.
Nice, for sure.
All right, man. Oh, I te me cuidas, canal.
For sure. Have a good one, brother.
All right. Salute to all of you over there.
That's
all
right.
Good one. Have a good one.
Yeah, the Latino Theater. I didn't know that. That's a great thing for us to just keep on.
You gotta support the raza.
Gotta support, bro.
Support the raza, you know?
Gotta support. And right now is a great time too because I've noticed that like very few films are really doing it big in the movie theaters right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
it's all streamed now.
Well, Conejo's movie made #1.
Yeah, that one.
That was dope. The Working Man.
The Working Man.
That fool is one of my favorite actor. I don't know that white guy's name, but that fool goes hard, fool. He's always fucking
I
dope
think
in
it's
other
Jason
movies. Yeah, that
Statham.
guy. Yeah, that fool. Shout out, hey fool. Have you seen this, man? Shout you out, bro, because I've been watching you, dog.
That's right.
Yeah, we seen him at the premiere too, so it was nice.
Conejo was there.
Oh, Conejo's doing big things. Oh, that's right. He pulled off.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. That was love. That fool's doing big things, bro. That fool's another one for the culture that came over here, and regardless of what his past was, he's like, you know what? I'm moving forward. I'm staying out of drama. I'm staying out of this, and I'm working, bro.
Yeah, he's full-fledged in it now, like for the culture. Like he's, front runner. I would say.
Yeah, I like his new music too. Some people don't like it, but that's just banging.
No, I love his new music.
He goes hard.
He gets the band in there and he's doing it, bro. But yeah, Conejo was there. Drummer Boy pulled up over there. What's the big actor? What's his name?
Emilio Rivera pulled up. MC Magic.
MC Magic. No, a lot of people.
Los Tios.
Los Tios pulled up.
Right there,
hey, low key, we were one of the freshest foods there. I'm gonna keep it 100. Hey, I'm gonna just say it right now.
Nothing major.
Nothing major.
Man, we did our characters justice because we ain't playing no. This is not no acting. We actually have like a family member. Everybody has a family member that yaks it. We all have a family member that likes to get drunk at the family parties. We have those cousins that like to sneak off to the bathroom here and there. Like we just live it. It's just another
bad influence. Fool. We were talking about how fresh you looked in the premiere.
Oh no! But I'm just saying.
You guys both did, bro.
We did justice to our parts. I feel like we played it. We played a very important role in Horchata with Oat Milk, bro. We brought it to life.
Now, is this the show gear, or you actually walk around like this every Saturday and Sunday?
Nah, when I go to family parties, I'll dress up like all chilling. Like this is just another regular one. But this one here, I actually got it especially for the movie. I went to HP. Shout out HP. That's where I get all my fits.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, you got to be looking fly with a mustache like that, fool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Too fly.
So, before we start wrapping this thing up, I wanna thank all of you for coming over here.
Thank you.
Thank you
for really
having
helping, because you guys aren't just helping yourselves. You guys are really helping the film promote itself too.
Yeah.
Which is dope, and hopefully the filmmakers can appreciate you guys and give you a little more, few seconds here or there.
That's fam, John Doe. I mean, he knows me since I was a kid. One of my mentors.
Jeffrey is. I go way back with him.
So you can look at that camera, give your shout outs, tell them where they can find you. You're gonna be at that one, and you will be over there. So go ahead.
Alrighty, check me out on Instagram, Islo's Finest. And then Horchata with Oat Milk, playing the drunk deal with my primo. Also, too, on the next movie, Clica from Rancho Humilde, August 15.
Nice.
And check me out. Y'all see me around more, with the fam. That's my bread. We out here.
We out here. Yo, I go by That's My Bread Entertainment. They call me Wi-Fi. Yo, check me out. Check out my comedy videos and stay tuned for more. And we're going up from here.
That's right.
Shout out Gil for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Shout out Gil.
Absolutely.
Shout out Gil.
Angie, go ahead. Let them know where they can find you and what you got going on.
So I'm Angee Smallz. You can find me by my name, ANGEESMLALLC, on Instagram and on YouTube. I have a channel and I have a Twitch stream as well. You'll occasionally see me on Street TV popping up, and you'll see me on my YouTube channel for Latin affiliated. I got some real up and coming popping rappers, a new wave, Latino rappers. So those interviews are dropping really soon. So tap in with your girl.
Hey, I'll be a rapper, fool. Grimy Gill, bro. Grammy Gill, brother. All right, people, appreciate you guys tapping in. Appreciate the chat. Make sure to go pay that $20 and watch a funny movie, man.
And make sure you tag Los Steels right there.
Yeah, homie. Roll one, have one ready, roll one, not around the kids, adults only. Take a nice talk, watch the movie. I guarantee you, if not, I'll give you that $20 back, man. With that, people, we're out. We got a show up Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we'll see you guys then. God bless, and have a great night.
Shout out.